Yeah, Facts Cat Podcast, episode 87. We back, baby.
Episode motherfucking 87.
Cause Adi on vacation. We got Chris, he goddamn on vacation. It's just us two, my nigga. Shit, fuck it.
Ain't the first time, my nigga. But it ain't fuck you this time.
Yeah, no, it ain't fuck them niggas. We already know what's going on.
PTO,
yeah, niggas got their PTO. I'm still waiting on mine, you know what I'm saying? Mine ain't came in yet. I swapped out the times and shit. I sold my time. Somebody else.
I'm trying to buy them back.
Man, listen. So, man, I guess we're gonna start off. This is like, some real sad news, but people are questioning if is it really more to the story. Rest in peace, Lakeivia Jackson, 31 years old, the father of Young Thug's two young sons, murdered at Metropolitan Lanes over there on Metropolitan Parkway over there in Atlanta. Real rough neighborhood. Now, the news is saying this altercation started over a fight over a bowling ball. They already know who did it. They looking for him, right? They saying this shit started purely over a bowling ball. Now, the streets is saying, they got an active beef. YSL, allegedly, all this is alleged. They got a active beef with the whole YFN Summer Hill clique. Both blood sets. ABG.
Now is it confirmed that Buddy in that group? He part of that YSL? I mean not YSL, the Summer Hill.
Who?
The
dude who killed him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even think they released who it was.
I thought I saw something, but
I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm not Atlanta.
I don't want to know nothing.
I don't need to know the politics that's going on over there. Now, if you ask me some shit about the know, then maybe I can get a little bit more insight. But that's just what the streets and the internets is saying. Rest in peace. What do we think about this shit?
Man, it's a fucked up situation. Like I said, if it's just over the bowling ball, that show you how pointless and stupid the niggas getting killed over these days, dog. Like, and then you kill a female, like you even pull a gun out on a woman. Like, it ain't. I can't think of.
They said he waited 20 minutes outside for her to come out. Allegedly, they got into it and he left. And after 20 minutes, I guess he spotted her and he did what he did.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with the streets on this one. There's more to this. This can't be a bowling ball.
Yeah, somebody had to know that.
There's more to this story.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It gotta be more, but I ain't gonna speculate. I don't want to get nobody implicated, but I do know that this beef is getting ugly. 2 weeks prior to that, they saying two YSL affiliates was murdered. And you know what? I wanna talk about this real quick. Shout out to Miko Worldwide, man. Shout out to Miko Worldwide. I was told that Miko from Gwinnett. I'm not sure, but if y'all watch hood vlogs and shit, go watch Miko Worldwide. He do a lot of blogging in Atlanta because I guess he live in this area. So he take it's no secret he take payola. People pay him to come to their hood. They show him around the hood. They play their music. It's just a way to promote themselves. I done seen some niggas with some hot shit, and we seen some niggas with some not shit. Like goddamn the bottom of the net. So
the boy gonna come looking for you.
Man, listen, man, I'm on the north. Stop playing. But look, so he just did one that really kind of disturbed me. Like, you got to be a little bit more cautious, bro. I think bro's a little too green. So, like I said, ABG is a set out of Summer Hill, right? Who allegedly Lucci is affiliated with.
Right.
And, of course, you got YSL, Cleveland Ave, right?
Yeah.
So, these niggas did a live from Cleveland Ave episode with their ABG. So, it's kind of like they doing a hood vlog, your ops doing it in your hood. But they didn't tell you, the cameraman, they didn't tell the cameraman, the nigga who's doing the vlog, like, hey, we in the op. Yeah, we really just trolling niggas. We did this to troll niggas. So these niggas is in the video.
Money ain't good, man. Nigga better do your research.
Come on now. They in the video calling this shit. Yeah, we on op block right now. We on op block. We SK, slime killers. But they not saying slime killers. They saying we SK. We SK. They walking down Cleveland and shit. They like, yeah, we at the op store right now. This the op store. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ABG, this all our shit really, to be honest with you. Like that's the game they kick. And the rhymes was hot. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the music that they were playing was, I was like, okay. So all I'm saying is this is a real life beef here.
This ain't no rapper beef. This is the street beef, and it just happened to be two rappers at the famous in this beef. But this shit is way bigger than them two.
Come on, man. It's some street shit, and I hope that this ain't. I really don't want to say I hope anything for one, but I don't hope. I hope that she wasn't killed in the midst of some shit that Young Thug in. You feel me? Like, I hope that he ain't got to live with that on his conscience. You know what I mean? Because one day you're going to have to explain that to your children, you know? And his son is already 14. One of the sons is. So he old enough to where he can get information. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It ain't going to take him long to get it.
Facts. So my thing is, you know, one, I'm not saying she made any mistakes because she went to her best friend party, and I'm sure she taken care of, but at the same time, she still got friends that live in that neighborhood. So she went to her best friend, you know, shit, the bowling alley, you know, she thinking shit sweet. That let you know if you are a celebrity girlfriend, baby mama, and you dating a nigga who's an active street nigga who got street beef going on, you probably should, you know, think about them type of situation. Bring security with you. Bring people with you. You know what I mean?
Watch where you going, what areas you in, where you...
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta still live your life, but...
It's like real life militant.
Yeah.
So, that nigga Leroy said he gonna pull up on us. Let's see what time Leroy get here. We gonna put him on the pod.
Man, we gonna be done. Nigga talking about he had a shower and shit. You already know.
Yeah. We gonna see. Shout out to Leroy, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking shit. My boy gonna be here.
The active fourth member, fuck it. We might well just put that nigga. He a member. He just here when he here. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get into a little bit more dramatic shit in the rap game. We got Lotto. Lotto done had her a hell of a week.
Big Lotto
done had a hell of a week, bro. Her album dropped today. Have you listened to it already?
Nope.
You're not gonna listen to it? That's what it sounds like. I ain't listened to it yet, but I want to listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow at work.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
I know, cause she snap. She can spit. You never listened to her like that?
Nah.
Lotto can spit. She got bars, bro.
I ain't never. Nah. Man.
Put it like this.
I just heard the hits.
She got real big potential, bro, because I say this. She's the whole rapper woman starter kit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some rappers, some of the women rappers, they got the body and the look, but they don't really got the music.
Yeah.
Some got the music, they don't got the look. They ain't got the body. They ain't got, you know what I mean? She got everything. She got the look, she got the body, and she can spit. Like, you could tell she's naturally a rapper. Like Nicki Minaj, she can do it all. You feel me?
I was about to say, so like a brown skin Cardi.
Yeah, but I think Cardi, she had to definitely work her way. I think, put it like this. While Cardi is a superstar and her raps are really good, we watched the evolution of her. Like, she wasn't natural. I don't think Cardi B was naturally a rapper. She just worked really hard to get to do that. Lotto, she won the rap game as a 16-year-old. Like, she is a rapper. Like, she come from the era of like mixtapes and shit like that. Yeah. Like, she was rapping since she was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So she really do that shit. So
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna listen to it next week. I'm gonna talk about it. Don't let me forget.
I got you. So we can start off where she was doing an interview. Who was the interview with? I'm trying to think. Oh, Big Boy's Neighborhood in LA. So she doing an interview, and in the interview she said how basically, you know, they were just speaking on like women and the shit, like being a woman rapper, just, you know, in a male dominated industry, just kind of like the hula hoops and shit you got to go through as a woman. Yeah. And she said that basically, you know, she had a song on the album that one of the artists made it tough for her to clear the record because basically she didn't answer to their DM. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh trying to do whatever you want to do. So she said that she gonna keep it on the album though because she really liked the song.
So the song got cleared.
Song got cleared.
How?
She said she ain't do nothing about it. She said she ain't do none of that, but she just said they made it hard for her to clear. Yeah. I don't know. Shit. So basically, people started putting shit together, including me. And of course, everybody pointed towards Kodak Black.
Why they always messing my name?
Because he is these are the albums 21 Savage. I X 21 Savage out because there's rumors that Lotto and 21 date. And they just shot a video for the song. And then she came out and even said it's not 21.
Okay.
Lil Wayne. I don't think Lil Wayne will do that.
Nah, that nigga, he.
I look at like 20. I look at him like he worked with anybody. He.
Wayne really.
Wayne, they say Wayne is a sweetheart, bruh.
I know that's what I'm like.
Yeah,
Wayne,
like you know what I'm saying. That's what every woman rapper that ever worked with Lil Wayne, I ain't never heard them say that like he that type of dude.
No
Yeah, like he ain't never had that. So I and she old enough to be his daughter. Not that he wouldn't fuck, but I don't think he would be doing that type of shit. You know what I mean? So
ain't her pops in the industry.
Her pops is a street nigga. He just he treated the rap game like the drug game basically. Gotcha. I don't know if he sold drugs, but she said he a street nigga, so I'll just leave it at that. Then we got Childish Gambino.
Shit, that nigga, that's probably him.
Somebody said, I don't even know. I was watching another dude who do reaction page. Shout out to it's Mr. Taliaferro. That nigga said, I don't even know if he's into humans. Like,
that'll be the nigga to do some shit.
Nah, come on, bro. You know that nigga ain't did.
So far, I'm blaming Childish. Who else on the list?
Nah, Childish ain't did that. Oh, Nardo Wick. Nah, I don't know nothing about Nardo Wick.
Who the fuck Nardo Wick?
Who gonna smoke with me? Who won't smoke with me?
I'm not judging that nigga did shit.
Boom, boom. What the fuck is that?
I ain't trying to ask that question, so nah. Nope, he ain't do that shit.
He ain't do that shit. But that nigga just seemed like he be chilling. Like the little interviews I watch, he seemed like he be chilling. Now Kodak. The reason I believe is Kodak. Now 2 weeks prior, Kodak was on the motherfucking internet, on Instagram saying, yo, cause Kodak like to put his crushes out there. Zendaya, Dream Doll, Young M.A.
He can say it with his chest.
He put his shit out there, which I don't have no issue with that, but that's what he does. So he put out some shit on Dream Doll, and Dream Doll, he put up a picture, and Dream Doll was like, that was from a music video. Kodak would never be my man, ever. Right? So it just seems to me, for one, it seems like the women rappers want to work with Kodak, but they really don't fuck with Kodak.
And he gonna be like, yo, y'all gonna stop using me.
And that's what he was trying to say, which okay, that's cool. Like, if you don't really fuck with me like that, then don't ask for a record. I can understand that take. But then he said, I'll be doing this music with y'all trash ass rappers and shit, y'all women rappers, Miami, Dream Doll, but then what do I get out of the deal? You know what I'm saying? I need to smash, you heard me? That's what he said.
That's a joke.
He said, I need to smash. Okay, so let's say that was a joke. He went on the Breakfast Club a week later, and they asked him about it, and the nigga still stood his ground on that under that understanding. Like,
he didn't say he not gonna clear.
Bro, you was just thinking. You just thought about that. You was just thinking about that one.
Man, look,
he didn't say he wasn't not clearing no songs. He never said. He said, "What's in it for me?"
I'm saying, what's in it for him? Shit,
I get what's in it. You getting paid for the feature. That's what's in it for you. You getting paid. What else do you need? He said, I gotta bust him on the Breakfast Club. That's what that nigga said. He said, I gotta bust him.
Hey, yo, I'm out of excuses, but I can't do it.
All right, so he came out and said basically he ain't do that. He ain't that type of person. He too player for that. That's what he said. But niggas was just like, but Kodak, you just said this is what you do. Then, so it was left at that. Like, I noticed one thing. She came out and defended 21, but she never said nothing about Kodak. They asked her specifically on the Breakfast Club a couple days ago, was it Kodak Black? And she literally said, look, I don't want to call out anybody's names. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you shouldn't even have put it out there. You shouldn't have said nothing if you wasn't gonna get no name.
Now, one thing I will say, what I was upset with her about is you don't need nobody in the rap game that hard to where you should have kept that song, because you can't just put that out there and then still have the nigga on the album.
Or you can, but ain't no point in putting it out there and telling nobody because at that point, it's like, well, shit, we want to know who it is.
It's either that, either you don't say nothing about it, or you don't put the nigga on your album. I feel like she too talented of a rapper, and that feature ain't gonna make or break you. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, listen for her next single, whatever the next single is. You went through all that.
She ain't shooting no video with whoever that was.
I just said single. I ain't said it had to be a whole.
So then Kodak's engineer came out and explained the side of the story, which I kind of felt like that nigga made it worse.
He made
because first we'll say what Kodak said. Kodak responded. I feel like Kodak kind of made it worse too, because he said, "Hey, that little mulatto girl." That's what he said. That little mulatto girl. First of all, she changed the name from mulatto to Lotto.
He know that.
And then he worked with her. So why is he acting like he don't know who she is? The nigga said, that little mulatto girl, she ain't say nothing about me, so y'all stop that. That's how he started that when he said he 2-player. So then he got the engineer. Once he tagged Lotto and the shit, and he said that basically this is the situation. She wanted to do a swap for swap with Kodak. You know what that is. And they swap records. Yeah. You do a feature on here, I'll do a feature on yours. But he said that that Kodak was like, I don't really get nothing from doing a feature with her. You know what I'm saying? So how about this? I'll let you go. I won't charge you full price if you do. I'll get on your track, but you gotta do a track with one of my female artists, my woman artists. And they said that she didn't respond, and then she came back later and was like, hey, I'll just pay full price for the Kodak feature. Now, I guess he felt like she was being difficult, the engineer, but I just feel like, in my opinion, how you gonna be mad at her for doing what Kodak did? Like, Kodak said, I don't get nothing from this. I'll do this. And then she basically looked at the other woman rapper and was like, I don't get nothing for this either. Like, it don't benefit me. I'll just pay for the full price. I didn't see, I just sound like business to me. Like, you know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of weird, but.
I mean, but it kind of puts it makes it make sense. Except for I don't think it had nothing to do about smashing. Well, I really think it was just, maybe that was the issue and it took him a second to clear the shit.
Well, he said, this is, okay, so she's talking about responding, something about a DM, a nigga in her DM. So
I mean, maybe she exaggerated on the story a little bit.
Well, this is what the engineer's saying, right?
Yeah.
He said some more shit, but I think my main purpose was like, what I was confused about, if Kodak already came out and said that that's not what it is, I didn't get why the engineer had to say anything. Like, why he had to come out and kind of like go at her when she never said nobody's name. Like, you letting the internet get to you when you do that. Because she never said Kodak's name.
Right.
She never said Kodak's name. So when you come out, like, it's kind of looking like they making it look like Hit Dogs Holler. You feel me?
Pretty much.
So I don't know. I don't know about that situation. Like, shit kind of was a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So, But then she had a situation where it's a gay rapper. I forgot bruh's name. And bruh don't really deserve no recognition by me saying his name anyway. So he put up a picture, I guess, Santana, Saucy Santana. And Lotto, they had a song a couple years ago that came out called Up Down or something like that.
Yeah.
And somehow one of the other rappers, the gay one of the other gay rappers, some guy, he was in the studio with Lotto and Saucy Santana when they was making the track. So he put up a post 2 years later and said, shout out to that one time I was in the studio with Lotto and Santana. When they I helped them write Up Down and I didn't get any credit for it on the album. It's real unfortunate. So everybody was like, man, that's clout. Well, first when he put up the picture, they took a picture together, it was all in the studio.
Yeah. So
when they first did that, everybody was like, damn, that's fucked up. I thought Lotto write her own shit. I thought Santana write his own shit. Like, what the fuck? La, 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 la. So dude clout chasing so hard, he put up a video. He put up a video of him, like, you know how niggas get when they around somebody famous and shit. Nigga got a phone. He doing all this, right? but not even realizing the conversation they got going on in the background. Santana walks up to her. She got a pen and a pad. It's like, Lotto, did you get that? Did you finish with your verse yet? And then she goes, I'm just trying to finish this last bar in the background. So then she comments and says, you big fucking dummy. Don't you see in the background that Santana's asking me about did I finish my rap? And I said I got one bar left. What the fuck did you write?
Hey, he just saw his moment to try to make his name known. He didn't even turn the volume up on his phone when he did this shit. So
then she would comment even more. She was like, you was definitely there suggesting lines, but they was corny as fuck. And I just humbly ignored your ass the whole time. I specifically remember that date. So it just did. It like more like a clout chasing move. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, damn, is that what we got to do to get on now? Like, do you think that like niggas can just get on in the rap game purely off of music now, or does it have to be something else attached to it?
I mean, the troll game or the main game is easier to get on versus just
talent,
putting in the work, doing the showcases, doing the shit on your own without that's just without a label.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's easier if you're trying to go that route. I mean, that's the way to do it.
Damn. That's crazy. I understand that though. Like it's a dirty game out here for real. So then that happened. And then, she's going on her first tour that she's headlining. And she had a show somewhere, I'm thinking, it's some small town in California, right? Mm-hmm. And the fans she got Saucy Santana on the tour too. And the fans were, I don't even know if there was fans. People online were saying, like, criticizing her for how small her stage was, which is kind of weird because she had, first of all, the stage didn't look small to me. But then it was like I think she sold out. It was like 2,500 fans on it. Like she sold it out. She sold out the venue.
So what's the issue?
I don't know. This is just the week that she been having. And she was just like, now mind you, they was on her ass. This is why I say it is probably hard for women rappers because
no matter what
a couple years prior, Young Nudie, Playboy Cardi, and somebody else did that same venue. And there was like nobody said shit about that venue.
It ain't the venue. They just anything they could. When they already own somebody, they gonna keep going on, keep staying on it. Whether it's I don't even think that's male or female. It's once they start,
when it's your turn, it's your turn.
When it's your turn, then you gonna catch it. Until the next person do some shit and take the attention off you, and you just gonna have to ride that shit out until it's over with. And
I feel like this shit all good publicity for her anyway, because all this is happening during the week of her album. So shit, to me, she been trending a week straight. Lotto has. So
all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, I guess so. So shout out to that. So I want to talk about a little local situation that happened here. You know what I'm saying? It got something to do with the North. So we all know about Amaretta, not Atlanta, right?
Not Atlanta.
And you know how she went crazy on Gwinnett in the song. Like, she mentioned them more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said, Gwinnett is not Atlanta. The North is not Atlanta. Some are still debating it. She said Lindbergh or Lilburn. You know what I'm saying? We do not know. So
Lindbergh is Atlanta.
Because Lindbergh is definitely Atlanta. So maybe she did say Lilburn. I don't know. But she had a little situation in Cobb County. It like she was hired to do a hosting. She was there, like they were smoking on a little hookah, having a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? Looked like one of them little, so-so type clubs, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even really no security around her. This is how small, like, that club is.
Good little local spot.
Yeah, a little local spot, right? So they got a rapper by the name of Beretta. I want to say her name Beretta the Great or something like that. Something to that nature, forgive me if I said it wrong. So she from Gwinnett, she from the North. She mobbed up. She got a team with her and shit. They linked up. They went down to the club. Now, to me, it looked like it was a setup. I ain't gonna count. But it was a smart move, good move.
Smart promotion move. Huh?
Yeah, so Beretta, she gets there. She go to the stage to perform. And she got her own rendition of Sorry Not Sorry, right? where she's responding on the song. She talking about, I'ma rather come get you a one. Like, she talking heavy on the track, basically. The song, I'm gonna be honest with you. The song, I don't think it's better than the original Sorry Not Sorry, but a lot of people's shit ain't better than, the original one. I thought it was cool, but I like the move that she did. So she basically got on stage. They got her. Somebody recorded her and somebody's recording Amaretta. They literally got this shit planned out. This shit mapped out. I cannot, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The club obviously had something to do with it because, like, how did she get, like, access to the mic and she was going, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's always two sides.
Unless it was
somebody else that's working.
Maybe it was some kind of showcase. I don't know. But I just know Shawty pulled up. They started off with, I really feel like I'm the one who set this shit off, to be honest with you.
But if you say, just take the credit.
I was the first nigga when this happened. I put up that DJ Smalls Eyes interview because I specifically remembered it. I put up that DJ Smalls Eyes interview and she was like, where she's stumbling and bumbling over her own, knowledge of the city of Atlanta, right? And then everybody started reposting it. ATL Uncensored, all them, right? So that's whatever. Here nor there. She performed. They put that clip up first at the beginning of her song. Amaretta stands up. Hold on, why my shit playing? You can hear her in the background saying that shit. Why my shit playing? I'm like, oh shit. Amaretta gets up when they start rapping and she's gonna get you a one. And I think that's what set her off. She stood up on the table. She did all this. She going crazy. Her team, which they did the right thing, they got her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because they mobbed up deep. She obviously ain't backing down. She ain't confrontational. I mean, she being confrontational. It is what it is. So midway through the song, they get her. She walks out of the building. Right? Of course, the blogs cover it. It's, Beretta's getting more attention than she normally got. My question to you is, if you're Amaretta, how would you have handled this situation? Or do you think she handled it the correct way?
I think she handled it like most women would have handled it.
Yeah.
A woman, you're not going to sit back and evaluate the situation. You just gonna react.
Yeah.
You gonna react. Most women. I ain't speaking for all y'all. Mm-hmm. But I feel like she should have just let you get your shit off.
Yeah.
And then, if you there hosting, they gonna give you the mic. You gotta get the mic at some point. Then you come over and just be like, all right, that was cool. It's still not Atlanta. And then drop your shit. And then you go in. Like, that shit would have been so
You didn't gotta perform. You just could have said, all that was cool, but you still not Atlanta. Y'all ready to go, y'all?
Like, she could have did that shit so
that would have been gangster right there. I ain't even gonna lie.
But
because I said I'd have sat there, enjoyed the hookah, blowing old shit like that, whatever, drank my drink, taking shots, whatever I would have did is what I would have did. And then I just left it at that. Like, and then once she was done, I'd have been like a poetry. Y'all ready to roll?
Be like, hey, hold on, we'll get that bite.
Yeah.
Still not Atlanta. Right. Walk out.
Yeah. She gave her, I felt like Amaretta reacted.
She baited her.
Facts. She factual. That's not how you was supposed to handle it. No, it wasn't that bad. Now, the one thing I will say I didn't like Beretta, and I seen her do an interview too. She did an interview and she said the same thing. When she said, why y'all playing my shit? Beretta was like, oh, it ain't no this, honey. It ain't no problem. It ain't like none of that. Nah, I ain't like that, bro. Like, if you gonna make a diss, cause it was a diss, let's be honest. You just literally invited her to a one. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we could run a fade, basically on the record. I didn't like that. Stand on your shit. And that's what Amaretta said, cause I was confused. The first thing I seen was where it said, she said the North is not Atlanta on Instagram. And I was like, why the fuck she just randomly came at us like that again? Like, what's her issue? But then it started making sense when my cousin sent me the video, like, this is why she said that. I get it. She asked you. You didn't really stand on it. That's the only thing I didn't like. And then she did an interview and she said, it's not a diss track. Nah, you gotta stand.
If it's gonna be a diss, let it be a diss.
Yeah, if you gonna invite somebody to a one, nigga, that's a diss. You feel me? So shout out to Beretta though. Shout out to her for the North. And yeah, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate what she did. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I thought it was real hip hop too. I seen people trying to say that Beretta was lame for doing that. But no, that's hip hop. Cause
she was right there.
She started
right
it
in front of you. You performed it.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't try to back down. That's hip hop.
And that's what come with it, bro. You not finna make no moves dissing the whole outskirts. It's not really dissing. But you knew that it was gonna be controversial, what you did.
You better stay in Atlanta.
You gonna do a song like that, and then you doing shows around the outskirts, bro. What else do you think?
Where she shot the video from?
In Cobb. Yeah. And then she went on there on Reddit and said, hey, I'm gonna start doing shows on the outskirts. You should have been did that. You supposed to been did that, you know, so it is what it is. Hold on, let me send this text. We podcasting. Everybody trying to hit my phone today. Hold on. Let's see. Shout out to y'all. Excuse me. Fuck it. We just on our own time today. Fuck that shit. All right, so Megan Thee Stallion. We on all the women rappers. Megan Thee Stallion, she had a little situation with so you know she been in court the last 2 years with Carl Crawford, the person she signed to, the ex MLB player.
Yeah.
Owner of 1501 Records. He run the label. He you know, they've been going in court because he's saying that she owe her, you know, certain albums, and you know he called the shots over there. She trying to get out of the deal. You know, ever since, you know, maybe she's been in line with Rock Nation Management. Rock Nation Management is known for like these, you know how the rap game go. If you a local artist, you really ain't got the bread. You sign to a local nigga that funds your shit. You get hot. You goddamn realize that the damn contract is a shit job. These niggas ain't got you for 7-8 albums. So what you do is, you know, your management show you like, hey, this is a bad deal, or we could do it. They promise you things. We can get this for you. We can do that. Blah blah blah. Y'all go to court. Y'all figure it out. You get out of the label, right? Her shit been taking longer than long. So that's the situation. And she went to Twitter and said, like, I guess she just got out of court. She didn't like what some of his standpoints he's saying, because he's not trying to count the last shit that she had called For the Hotties, her last project, as an album. And he's saying that she still owe him 2 albums, right?
I believe him.
So she said, so he said that, so she basically said that, you know, I don't want to be signed to Carl Crawford no more. He's a pill popping ass nigga. He's a powder head. She basically got real disrespectful, real personal. You said right there, got real personal on him and shit, right? And like, just saying, like, first he said it was an album, now it's not all of a sudden. Like, he's playing games. Like, why keep me signed if you not trying to fuck with me like that? Blah blah blah. So then he responds and he said, "This is all." He said, "The truth will be out there soon. I ain't gonna do none of that Twitter finger shit that she doing. But this is all coming from an alcoholic, bona fide alcoholic, who is known for sleeping her way through the industry and fucked her best friend's man." He dropped the mic on her.
She did that shit.
I definitely think she fucked Tori. Like, we know that. I definitely, if anything, we know she fucked Tori.
Her friend shot her.
Hey man, it's starting to make sense. I ain't gonna lie. It started looking a little spooky.
Hey, but you know what? When I first heard it, what made me think she was with the shits? She started off wrong. I feel like she owed that nigga album soon. She called him a pill popper. Like, yeah. That's how she started off this shit. I'm like, yo, that ain't had shit to do with the business. You say he is janky with the deal. This nigga's a bad
man. First of all, he said he took the words out of my mouth, because how you gonna say that when your whole campaign was based off you pouring liquor in bitches' mouths? You was on Instagram every week drinking and pouring shit. This whole incident that allegedly started with you and Tori because you was drunk as fuck. Like, you calling an ex-athlete a pill head and a powder head, that's disrespectful to him.
That's disrespectful. And also show, if that's all you can say, you ain't call him no thief.
Yeah.
You ain't say this nigga trying to hold me hostage.
That's
you go into what he might be all that shit, and that's fine. That's his
and
business.
And the deal may be bad, but you signed it.
You signed the shit.
And her mom, rest in peace, orchestrated the contract. She wrote up helped him write up the contract. So why you mad at him? You gotta be mad at your mama too. That's the crazy part. So, you know what I think? I'm tired of. I think it's time for Megan Thee Stallion to get off the internet, bro. Cause she do too much fighting for public perception. You know what I mean? Like it's like she be on some shit like I gotta beat you to Twitter. I gotta beat you to Twitter so I can say what I gotta say. But she's saying it seemed like Megan Thee Stallion, she just on some shit like where she's saying like I gotta beat you to Twitter and say what I gotta say. She came out talking about him, and then I seen like the people online trying to say, oh well, he shouldn't have never said that about no woman. He slut shaming her. Nah, you called me a pill popping powder head, bro.
And if she's sleeping her, is he lying on her pussy, or does he not know this for a fact?
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Because like if this is a fact, then it's a fact. You can't get mad at that shit.
We know she slept with her best friend, man. We know that. Because when Tori put that out there, she didn't deny it. She was doing a lot of talking on the internet that day.
She got quiet.
She got real quiet. Just like she got quiet when Carl Crawford said what he said. So that's my thing. So I just think that you gotta think about that. I think, I just think she need to get out the internet, bro. Like, she be affected. Stop talking about legal matters online.
Where's her real PR or legal team?
Clearly.
Her legal team ain't there.
No, they there. I'm gonna tell you, they telling her.
If they're trying, her PR team she needs some real friends around her. Her real PR team. Now there's somebody that's that one friend, tell you, hey, bitch, get the fuck offline.
Facts.
When I say bitch, meaning a girl telling another girl a bitch.
They definitely.
I mean, you gotta have that person around you. If you don't, then shit, she gonna goddamn run herself out. And what's all this shit I keep seeing that people unfollowed her and all this shit?
That was like kind of nutting, I think, because they were trying to say that Rihanna and Drake unfollowed her. Now, academics put it out there.
Rihanna, Drake, Beyonce, Nicki.
I don't know about all that.
That's what I read.
I know that they said that Rihanna been unfollowed her, I guess, but she had a Fendi deal, but the contract ran out, so maybe she just And academics put it out there that Drake don't fuck with her, and that's for a whole different reason. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it got something to do with Tory, the Canadian shit. I don't know, but he said that Drake don't really fuck with her like that. So
I saw some bullshit, which I don't think it was true. It was online talking about that. I don't know if this was currently or something old. She was fucking A$AP Rocky at one point.
Man, that's just some internet shit. I ain't gonna put that out there. I don't know what's going on. I know. I
ain't take that shit serious at all.
Yeah. Bro, you gonna get that male birth control, bro? You see they put it out there that they got some male birth control. They finally work.
I'm good. Nigga, I got that lifetime male birth control. I'm good.
He got snipped. Snippity snipped. Nah, I think I'm about to be in the line too for the snip, bro. I ain't trying to take no pills and shit. I'm good.
Nigga, 3 days, you good.
You gotta do it like the niggas do now. You niggas get the birth control, they be like, hey, you gotta pay for it though. You tell your girl you gotta pay for it.
Hey, I want to know, because a lot of these insurances paying for women's birth control. Is men birth control gonna be free?
Man, that shit better be on the insurance or something. I mean, we all know healthcare need to be free, period. But that's.
But I'm saying that right there is free. Most of birth controls is free now.
Facts. I don't know, bro. That's a good question. Is that shit gonna make me gain weight? Do I need to get off of it?
And my hormones gonna be fucked up?
Yeah, is my skin gonna break out? Like, what is this situation going on with this birth control? You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't want no more
motherfuckers
kids.
be eating 17 snickerdoodles talking about it's the birth control making me gain.
Nah, bitch. It's the motherfucking food
you just ate 7 cakes. What you talking about? 7 Debbie cakes. It's crumbs in the bed, bitch.
Nigga.
Oh, they gonna kill us for this one. Yeah, 7 Debbie cakes. The fuck? Too many. I didn't have seen. Nah, it was 13 Swiss rolls in that motherfucking pantry yesterday. It's 6 now.
Not the Swiss rolls.
Hey, listen, shit, the daughter ain't ate all that shit.
Hey, let's be honest, dog. Women have the most excuses to eat.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, motherfucker.
They eat because they on birth control. They eat because they pregnant. They eat because they on their period.
They gonna get on us. Yeah, you know I'm about to cut this clip and put that bitch up. This clip is going.
But not like that ass. Like, how do you have so many excuses to have snacks and chocolate and just want to eat? Like,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, man, I ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, like, damn, we need to. We're gonna ask that for the next time. I got
7 Debbie cakes, 7 Swiss roll, motherfucker.
7 don't even come in a pack.
Open them all, they running through them motherfuckers. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers be going to the gym, come back, eat a bowl of ice cream and shit, talking about.
Come back. Nigga, they picked that bitch up on the way. They eat that bitch in the car.
Let me tell y'all women something too. Them waist trainers don't work. Stop putting them shits around your body.
They only work for while you got it on. So that shit come off.
I mean, the best thing it can do for you is make you sweat a little bit, but you can't target that shit. But you know, that's a deeper bag we ain't gonna get into. Let's go to what's the video, man. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
All right, this was an interesting one. Your 30-year-old self gets to tell your younger 17-year-old self one piece of advice. What would you tell them?
17-year-old?
Yeah, 17-year-old Brandon and 30-plus-year-old Brandon.
Can I bump it up 1 year? I know I like to change the topic.
It don't matter, bro. 18, 17, it don't matter.
Nigga, don't take that break from college. Your ass ain't going back. My pop's trying to tell me, like, that ass.
He said don't take the break?
He said, bro, once you take the break, you ain't going back. Once you start making money, you ain't going to go back to making nobody. Hey, he did not lie about that.
That's the one piece of advice
but
you got.
That's the first thing that came to mind. Like, you said 20-something.
I'm trying to think. What advice would I give myself? I think
right
I'm
17, 18.
I think I'm kind of similar too, bro. Like, go to school, bro. My shit would be go to school. Not even, but mine is for a little different reason. Like, of course you want the degree.
Do something.
Of course you want the degree. Or maybe it would have been like, get into like what I do. You know what? Like,
do what you want to do.
Mine would have been pursue, not even school, bro. It would have been, because I feel like I'm behind and I shouldn't have been. Like, my shit have been like get into the music game, not like necessarily rap, but like the industry, like podcasting, the media shit that I'm doing right now. Do that shit as soon as possible.
It's about to blow.
Because it's kind of like always been your passion, but you kind of kept putting it off. That's what I would have told myself. So I used to want to be like, think about it, that time, I always thought it'd be cool to be on the radio and shit like that. Now it's like, that's not really a big deal being on the radio. But I used to want to be on the radio and shit. And I just kind of put that shit off. And I'm thinking like, damn, I'm working hard right now, but had I worked harder earlier,
this shit
I already been where I'm at. You know, so I already been knocking walls down. So, you know, it is what it is. We still gonna do what we do. We still gonna knock shit out. But yeah, that's definitely some solid advice. You know, one day, you wanna know what's crazy? Shout out to Katia. You remember when I had the apartment and Katia brought her friend over there to read poems and shit? I don't know if you remember that day. We was all drunk and tired. You was there, I think.
I probably was already asleep then.
Yeah, niggas was falling. I was falling asleep while she was reading my poem, but she was reading my poem. So I just read my poem, and she told me, she was like, "You're gonna have a job one day in music or sports." Like, that's what your poem is telling me: music industry and sports. And I just remember I was drunk and falling asleep while she was doing it. It was like 4 a.m. I'm just sitting there like, damn, that's crazy. So I just be feeling like, damn, sometimes I be thinking like, damn, this shit might have been destined for a nigga to do. But I thought that was a good question. Let's see. I got another one. Cousin Sticky. Cousin Sticky's 16-year-old son asked him to sign off on a marriage certificate for him and his girlfriend of 9 months. Should Sticky, if you're Sticky, would you sign the contract? What kind of conversation would you have before? How would you handle this? And what would make you sign the contract?
What was the age again?
16, like your parents was 16, right? When they got married?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, interesting.
Hey, Sticky, you had to give me, I need great reasons of why you feel like this is the one. Like, cause look, I'm only signing this shit once. I'm signing. But nigga, how you gonna provide for this woman? Do you work? Is she pregnant? Do you feel like you don't want to have a kid? Nigga, tell me if she pregnant now. Like, I'm gonna tell you ain't gotta marry her just cause she pregnant. Now, if you want to be a family, it's only been 9 months. All right, we can talk through that. But what's the real? Why you really want to get married? Why you rushing this? But you did some shit. You might have to do some time. You want to make sure she gonna hold it down. Nigga, she pregnant. She got the bag, and you just try to hold on to her. Like, be real with me.
Yeah,
I need to know.
Hey, listen.
I ain't gonna say I won't sign off, but I need a good reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm like 95% not signing that shit. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hear you out because I respect. Just because you're young don't mean that you're not in love. Like I respect that you're in love. You know, they be saying, oh, that's puppy love. That's not real love. Nah, you can have real feelings for somebody at that age. I agree with that. But I always sit my son down and I'll be like, listen, bro, I'm gonna ask him all the questions you ask. I'm gonna be like, what's the rush? Why can't you wait at least till 18? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, y'all not about to be moving up into my house and I'm taking care of somebody, an extra teenager, like, or like, you know, what's the situation? Like, why is it such a rush? And I'm gonna be like, yo, you know that this is like a decision that you gotta live with forever. Like, are y'all trying to, like, you know, y'all are 16, y'all still are developing y'all personalities, y'all are still growing. At 18 or 6 months from now, y'all might be going in different directions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all don't even know what a marriage even have the shit that you got to go through in a marriage for you to be considering marriage, you know?
Right.
Even if it's a situation like when your parents are 16, it's rare that you see 16-year-olds still being married for a lifetime.
Down there 32 years later.
Yeah, like you rarely gonna see that, bro. So I don't know where you getting this ideal from, but you could just wait and you not finna be up under my roof. Like, bro, you can't provide, you not finna drop out of school. The fact that I have to sign off on your marriage lets me know that you ain't ready for marriage. Like, I'm like, you're a kid. So, you know, I think that's an interesting way. But now if you was pregnant and you like, yo, I got a job that I can afford to do this, or I'm a 16-year-old, I'm a YouTube sensation, I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, I got money, I can get my own apartment, whatever it may be. All right, I'll consider it. But at the end of the day, if I get you an apartment, and you in that bitch and you do something crazy, then I'm in trouble.
You just be in my house than be in an apartment.
Yeah, what you want, a big ass basement? We put you in the basement or something, get y'all a little apartment or something. I don't know, bro. I put it like this. For the most part, I'm not signing off shit.
Like I said, the reason good, I sign it. But it gotta be a damn good reason.
Facts. You got any what scenarios? Facts and caps?
I have facts and cap.
Let's get the facts and cap then. Fuck it.
Facts and cap, bro. Who got more pressure on them this year? Tyreek Hill or Russell Wilson?
Oh, Russell Wilson?
Yeah. It ain't really fast as Calvin G.
I like the direction. It's Tyreek Hill. But you know what you should ask?
Him and Mahomes?
Yeah. Him and
Mahomes.
Because a lot of people were saying...
I'm going to come back to that next.
Okay. Well, I'll wait. So, as far as Russell Wilson, quarterbacks always have more pressure, but he's already won a championship. And he plays now he's playing in the toughest division in football.
Right.
One, the AFC is light years tougher than the NFC at this point, and he's playing in the AFC West where you got the Chargers, the Raiders, Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
So he's not even the best.
You in 4th seed right now.
Yeah, so no, his pressure. It's not pressure for him. I just think he wanted a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? New setting.
They ain't been to the playoffs and shit.
The whole thing about Tyreek Hill is like he clearly was thinking more so about the money. His contract wasn't even up. He had a whole nother year, and he seen that what's his name got paid that went to the Raiders, Devontae Adams, and bruh was like, shit, can I get a trade? And they was like, all right, that's the name of the game. You're supposed to trade a player a year or two early before you trade him too late. So you went to Miami. It's a situation, but the quarterback is in question. But that's what you want to do. You left Pat Mahomes to go play with So it's a money grab. It's like, is your career gonna be the same now? You don't have nobody, because we know you quick, you shifty, but it's a little different now. It's gonna be a little harder for you. You know what I'm saying? The best thing that happened to him was Pat Mahomes, so the pressure on him to see how he play. That's how I look at it.
So now, Pat Mahomes, does he bring him up? Who has more to prove? Can Pat Mahomes has won games with and without him. Does he have more to prove to Tyreek Hill or not?
I still say Tyreek Hill, bro. Pat Mahomes, the offense may not be as explosive as it was, but I still trust that he can.
You still got Kelsey back.
Yeah, you got Kelsey. And you just got Juju. His team, I feel like he always going to be in the contention area, bro. You went to Miami, bro. Miami's not known for being a football city. It hasn't been, they really ain't been good in years now. I will say, and you got to understand, Miami don't know what the fuck they doing. They had a good team that won. They started off 0-7 and won 8 in a row. Barely missed the playoffs, and they fired the coach.
And that's a situation I don't think I'm trying to go down.
Yeah, what do you got? Clearly, they don't make the best decisions. So, is that what you're trying to do? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So, we'll see. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Definitely Tyreek Hill. I feel like Pat Mahomes, you got Andy Reid, you always going to have a team around you. You're going to have receivers. You're going to have, you got Kelsey, you got Juju. He no matter what he do, he going to make at least to second round of playoffs, regardless.
Facts.
But, is your day's number. You got an injury we don't know about. You want to make sure you get your payday because you know you ain't going to never get it there. You already got your ring. Now it's about the money. Maybe he one of them years. He know he got a plan. He got an exit plan. He out in the next 2 to 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
So, let me get paid now while I'm healthy.
Yeah, I think he know. Maybe he just know he entered his window to get paid. So, he took the money.
Receivers don't get paid like that all the time.
Yeah, you left one of the best quarterbacks. It is what it is. So, let's see. You got anything else?
Shit, right now, nah, man.
Fuck it, man. Let's wrap it up then.
Fuck it. We out, man. We ain't trying to be here all day today.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, appreciate y'all watching. We gonna name this bitch seven Debbie cakes.
Hey, don't get mad at me, dog. But why y'all eat so much?
We out, baby. Fuck.